What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce, and today is Monday, May 9th of 2022. New comic book day is just 2 days away, which is the best day of the work week. It is the day that we get our hands on those fresh, new comic books to read and enjoy, and also enjoy the cover, but mainly enjoy what's in the guts of the book, and that's what we're going to talk about today in my must-have pickups for this upcoming new comic book day, which is May 11th of 2022. Guys, I'm so excited for this week in comics. There are some great new number ones, some amazing covers. I have 11 or 12 or 13, so many covers to talk about, and there's just so many good stories. Like I said, new number ones, new continuing storylines, just so many good things. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at my pull list. I use League of Comic Geeks to put my pull list together. I have 19 books. That's right, 19 books on my pull list. Of the 19 books, I have not caught up on 5 of the series. I will not be putting those books on my top 6. That's right, top 6. I couldn't whittle it down to 5, so I have 6 books on my must-have pickups list this week. There's a bunch of new number ones, which I'm super excited about, and I have 12. That's right, 12 cover lover picks, which are outside of my must-have pickups. These are just amazing covers that I think you guys might want to pick up because the artwork is so gorgeous. Alright guys, let's go ahead and dive into these cover lover picks for this upcoming new comic day, which again is May 11th of 2022, which is only 2 days away. Let's dive right in. Alright guys, so the first book up on our cover lover picks is Grimm number 1. This book is going to be very popular this week. So if you guys have not added this book to your pull list, I would suggest doing it. We'll talk about it more in my top 6 list. But guys, there are 4 covers that I like for this book. There is the 1 in 25 Jenny Frison Virgin cover. There is the 1 in 50 Mike Del Mundo cover. There is the 1 in 75 Jay Lee black and white sketch variant. And there is the FOC variant, which is the color version of the Jay Lee sketch variant. These covers are absolutely amazing. I actually picked up the 1 in 25 and the FOC variant cover from Midtown Comics. I believe there's still some copies if you guys want to pick up some for yourself. Next up is Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood number 1. This is the Chris Bachalo variant, and I am just a huge Chris Bachalo fan. I love his artwork, and this cover is actually the first cover appearance of a Moon Knight that is 6,000 years in the future, so we're looking so far ahead. I have heard some early reviews of this book. It's really not that good, but we're not worried about that because we're talking about this goddamn cover, and this cover is amazing. Next up is Batman Urban Legends number 15, the Riley Rusimo variant cover. This is amazing. It features Plastic Man and Batman, and Plastic Man is like got his body all wrapped up all crazy to spell out Brave and the Bold. It's such a cool cover. I'm a huge fan of Riley Rusimo, and that is why this cover is on this cover lover list. Next up is Captain America Symbol of Truth number 1, the 1 in 50 Oliver Copel Virgin variant cover. Goddamn, Oliver Copel is so amazing, and this cover is stunning. Featuring Sam Wilson, featuring his Hawk. It is just a gorgeous Virgin variant. I am not picking this up because I'm not going to spend the $50+ to get this cover. But man, the artwork on this cover is stunning. Next up is Jurassic League number 1. This book is absolutely ridiculous, and that's why I'm so excited for it. And this B cardstock cover, done by Wadden Gideon, features a Tyrannosaurus Rex Batman. It's incredible. I love it. I love the absurdity of it. And I hope you guys do too, because it is just such a cool freaking cover. And the next 2 covers are both for Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 2. There's the 1 in 25 done by Francisco Martina, which is absolutely gorgeous. But there's also a B cardstock cover done by Andrea Sorrentino, which is amazing. And there's one more thing that makes this book just a little more appealing. There's a possible first appearance of the Smiling Man. So you get a first appearance and you got 2 possibilities for an amazing covers that you guys can pick up. And the next cover is Immortal Red Sonja number 2, the David Nakayama cover. This cover is so gorgeous. David Nakayama knocking it out of the park with an Immortal Red Sonja. I've never, ever in my life picked up a Red Sonja book, but I ordered this from Midtown Comic because I just needed this cover art in my collection. And the last and final cover on my cover lover list is West of Sundown number 2, the 1 in 10 done by Skylar Patridge. And if you guys don't know Skylar Patridge, she's been on this channel before. She's an up-and-coming artist, and she did the interiors and covers for a little book called Resonant, which is one of my favorite books of all time, written by David Andre. And guys, that closes out my cover lover picks for this upcoming new comic book day, which again is May 11th of 2022. Let's find out what 6 books made my top 6 list. Sitting in the number 6 spot is Crossover issue number 13. This is written by Donny Cates and art by Jeff Shaw. And if you guys have fallen off this series, I would highly suggest picking this series back up, because this series is getting better and better with every single issue. I'm absolutely loving this world that Donny Cates has created, where comic book characters are interacting with the writers that created them. It's such a cool idea, and I'm loving seeing this executed on the page. And the last 2 issues have featured Donny Cates himself, and it has just been so stinking cool. And in the last issue, we found out who the villain killing these comic book creators are, and it was such a cool scene seeing this character kill his creator. It was crazy. I love this book. Pick up this book, and let's go ahead and move on to book number 5. Sitting in the number 5 spot is Nocterror number 10, written by Scott Snyder, art by Tony S. Daniel. We have a great writer, we have a great artist, and when paired together, they're telling a really amazing sci-fi thriller that is just so much fun. The lights have gone out on the world, and if you are not under lights, you get turned into some vicious creature that just destroys humanity. It is so cool. I love this world that they have built, and they're getting deeper and deeper into this story. And our heroes are having more and more pressure put on them, and the villains are creeping in closer and closer and closer. I love this story. This story is so good, and the artwork by Tony S. Daniel is amazing. Guys, if you have not been reading this book, I'm seriously telling you, go pick up this book. It's such a good read. I love this series. All right, guys, that's enough of me gushing about Nocterror. Let's move in to the number 4 book. So, in the number 4 spot, we have Naomi number 3. This is written by Brian Michael Bendis and David F. Walker, and art by Jamal Campbell. The art in this series is amazing. Jamal Campbell doing interiors is insane. It is such gorgeous artwork in every single page. You're like, holy mo, holy, he's an incredible artist, and to see him doing interiors is so amazing. But what is even more shocking, because I read both issues, issue number 1 and issue number 2 before this video, and man, Brian Michael Bendis is back to doing what he does best, telling a really compelling, emotional story like he did back with his original Spider-Man runs. And this is just so good to see him doing that, because everything he's done at DC outside of Naomi has been garbage. Garbage! And I am loving this book. Loving this book. That's why it's in the number 4 spot, because it is such a good read. I love how he's building slowly upon this Naomi story, and this is only a 6-issue mini. I am so invested in this story. I cannot wait to see where this goes. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move into the next 3 books, which are all brand new number 1s. Alright guys, I've spoken about this next book on my comic book speculation recommendations multiple times, and that is Transformers Last Spot Standing number 1. This is written by Nick Roach and art by E.J. Su. I am super pumped for this book because I am a big 80s Transformer kid. Now, I have not read any Transformers books, and I've looked up Nick Roach, and he's only really written Transformers books, so I have no idea if his writing is any good or not, but I am diving headfirst into this series because I just loved Transformers when I was a kid, and this Last Ronin style story has me hooked, because this book is all about the extinction, that's right, extinction of the Transformers. So I am all in on this series. Were you guys big Transformer fans when you were a kid? How about that 80s Transformers movie? Oh my god, that movie is so good. So good. So I'm all in on this book. I don't really know a lot about the creative team on this book, so I'm hoping beyond hope this is a good creative team that tells a really good creative Last Ronin style story, and I hope they can stick the landing a lot better than the team on Last Ronin. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move into my number 2 book. Alright guys, sitting in the number 2 spot is Grimm number 1. Now I have a feeling this series is going to be the most popular book coming out next week, and that's why it's in the number 2 spot, because I think a lot of people are super excited for this series. Now this is written by Stephanie Phillips. She is the writer that's been writing Harley Quinn, and if you're not reading that book, it's a really, really good book. And the artist on this book is Falvano. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not even going to attempt his last name, but Falvano is the artist on this book. But if you guys have not heard about this series, let me go ahead and read the synopsis to you. Jessica Harrow is dead, but her journey has only just begun. Discover the world of the afterlife, where Jessica has been recruited as a Reaper, tasked with ferrying countless souls to their final destination. But unlike the rest of the Reapers, she has no memory of what killed her and put her in this predicament. In order to unravel the mystery of her own demise, she'll have to solve an even bigger one. Where is the actual Grim Reaper? That sounds amazing in my opinion. And if you guys check out some of the interior artwork on this book, Falvano is crushing it. And all those variant covers for this book are out of this world. So I am super excited for A, the creative team on this book, 2, the whole overall concept of this book. So I'm just super excited for this series. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. Will you be picking this series up? And if you are you as excited as I am to read this series? Alright guys, we're finally down to my #1 book that I am most excited about. And I think I'm most excited about this because of the writer on this book, and that is Daniel Warren Johnson. And the book that I'm talking about is Jurassic League #1. I know, the concept of this book is ridiculous, and some of you are probably thinking, Bruce, you're excited about a Justice League that's a bunch of dinosaurs? Hell yes I am. Have you guys read Beta Ray Bill by Daniel Warren Johnson? Have you read Wonder Woman Dead Earth by Darren Warren Johnson? You guys are missing out on some great storytelling. Daniel Warren Johnson tells an amazing story, and I cannot wait to see the DC universe as a bunch of freaking dinosaurs. And the art by Juan Gideon is incredible. So I am just super excited to see a Batman as a T-Rex, Wonder Woman as a Triceratops. I don't know. Some of the characters on this book are just crazy. And the Joker is a raptor. I don't know. So many cool things are gonna happen in this book. I can't wait to read it. Are you guys excited for Jurassic League #1, or do you think it's just a ridiculous concept and you're keeping it at arm's length? Alright guys, that's gonna do it for my top 6. That's right, 6 lists. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Now is the time. Guys, let me know which book from my top 6 list are you guys most excited about? Or is your top 6 list consisted of none of those books? Guys, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys are not subscribed, don't forget to get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications and smash that like button. Last but not least, guys, before we sign out, if you guys would like to help support the channel just a little more than smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button, guys, become a channel member. For only $4.99 a month, you guys help support Stephanie and I make this channel bigger and better. And also, you get an entry into our end of the month giveaway, which is a $50 mystery box, which will go to 1 lucky member. And right now, we only have 6 channel members, so you guys have an awesome chance to get in on this prize. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. And guys, the next 10 seconds is all for my 6 channel members. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.